What's up, guys? Welcome back to my series called Connecting Disconnected. Today we're talking about nitrogen usage in agriculture. Now, this guy claims that the Clean Water Safety Act does not affect agriculture at all. First and foremost, the Clean Water Safety Act, or I might be getting the wording there a little wrong, but basically what that act he's talking about in that video, essentially it's mostly focused on industry. It's not really focused on agriculture. It's not meant for agriculture, but it does affect agriculture. If you have a 1,000 plus beef cattle herd, 700 plus dairy cattle, 2,500 plus hogs, or basically any of those numbers, you have to have what is called a nutrient management plan, which basically means you have to tell certain branches of government, this is how I'm applying my my nutrients or my manure or different nutrients I have to my crops from my animals. Essentially, the idea is that you're applying, it limits your ability to apply in certain times. That way you're leaching less nitrogen into the soil. And that's why if you're out in the fall, especially out here in Iowa, you'll see a ton of manure wagons or manure tanks and stuff like that running all around the place, because there's a very short window you have until you can't apply anymore. If you apply outside the window that you are officially allowed to apply, they can charge you up to a couple $1,000s per day. The other thing I want to bring up, and especially something I've heard in the state of Iowa, is that a lot of people are making the claim that, oh, well, farmers are applying as much nitrogen as they possibly can. And there was just a couple things I want to bring up with that. So back a long time ago, you would kind of just apply as much nutrients as you can to your field, and that was about it. But nowadays, we use a lot of soil maps and yield data maps to actually apply the exact amount of nitrogen we need that plants will use. And the reason I'm bringing this up is a lot of people, they think, oh, well, we need to put a ton of regulations on farmers. But the thing is that economical regulations honestly affect farming more than government regulations do. Because if you apply too much nitrogen, farmers are losing money because that nitrogen is not getting used by the plants and then gets leached and then it's not there anymore. And if you use too little nitrogen, same problem. Your crops don't grow properly and you don't make a profit. The other thing to keep in mind is people don't think about nitrogen pollution that's coming out of towns at all. If you apply any kind of fertilizer to your yard, it's usually granular. That's probably going to get put into the water system. Golf courses, they can use up to 250 pounds of nitrogen per acre on greens, and it can be about 60 to 100 pounds of nitrogen on fairways and rough areas. Anyways, that's my video I want to post to you guys. Please share your experiences in farming, and also to the Black Sheep, that's the guy's name of his channel. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. God bless you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.